In 2018, Valve released the newest gun to the Counter-Strike franchise, the MP5 SD. But now it's 2024 and it's confirmed that new guns are on the way. But what guns would they add? So today we're going to go over 3 guns Valve should add to Counter-Strike 2. At number 3, we have the AS-VAL. The CT side has 2 main options for rifles, the M4A4 and the M4A1S. On the T side, the main rifle is just the AK-47. Yes, you can buy the SG, but it has a scope on it, and honestly, it has worse stats than the AK. I think this rifle could cost $2,900 and fit right in between the AK and the SG, but it shouldn't be a clone of the AK. The current fire rate of the AK-47 is 600 RPM. I think if they did the exact same thing that they did for the M4A4, making it shoot faster than the A1S, and also having lower damage, we could have another viable option on the T side. But you might be wondering, what about the silencer? Because if you don't know, the A1S can spam through smoke and you cannot see the tracers. But if there was a gun that could do that on the T side, it might be a little bit broken. Now my fix would be to just make it so you can see the tracers if they're shooting through the smoke with the AS-VAL, or have a different gun replace the AS-VAL like the AN-94. The main thing would be making it $2,900 and shooting a little bit faster than the AK-47. And yes, it should also be able to one-tap. At number 2, we have the AS-12. There is one class of gun that gets absolutely no love in Counter-Strike, the light machine guns. But why is that? Well, if we look at the M249, it costs more than an AWP and can't even one-shot from certain ranges. It's also the most expensive gun in the game and is looked at as the worst gun in Counter-Strike 2. And the Negev is $1,700, but really you're only buying this weapon to mow down silvers on Office. I think there should be a light machine gun that is also a rifle hybrid. The M249 has the highest mobility out of the light machine guns at 195. If you gave the AS-12 a mobility stat of 205, but made the fire rate really slow, this light machine gun could be viable. The most important feature would be the price. Making it cost anything over $3,100 is going to make the gun completely useless, because you could just buy the SG-553 or the AUG, but you could make it a one-tap to the head because both of the rifles on the CT and T side are going to outgun it most of the time, and it would give the LMGs an actual purpose in Counter-Strike 2. At number 1, we have the most logical option, the MK14. This would be a semi-automatic marksman rifle that would cost $2,500. It would be exclusive to the T side, and it would be a great budget option if you couldn't afford the AK-47. It would definitely have to be the slowest firing rifle in the game, and it would have to have pretty slow movement speed. I can't decide if the gun should be able to one-tap. On one hand, I'm saying yes because it's going to cost you $2,500 and it's not going to shoot as fast, so you should be rewarded for your aim. But on the other hand, it might be a little bit broken if it can just one-tap anybody from any range. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments.